Hi, it's Penny from Happy Stitchery. Thank you for joining us this week during our birthday bash celebration. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a fun new project, and that is a Bargello bracelet. What is Bargello, I hear you say? Bargello, or Florentine stitch, is a long stitch form of needlework, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial of how to make a bracelet from beginning to end. So what will you need to make this bracelet? If you visit our Facebook page, you'll find a full list of materials as well as a printed pattern for you to follow along with. You will need a piece of plastic 10 count canvas, a sharp pair of scissors to cut your canvas, 5 skeins of different coloured wool, a pair of embroidery scissors and a size 18 tapestry needle. All colours we've used for this project are 7340, Blanc, 7051, 7598 and 7005, but you can use any 5 colours you wish. Right, let's get started. First you'll need to cut your bracelet to size. This bracelet measures 1 inch by 9 inches. I've shown the design here in flattened form, and this is the design you're going to make. To make it easier, I'm going to show you how to make a full length stitch. Starting with the blue, you'll need to cut off a length of about 5 or 6 inches. Then thread this on your needle. Okay, we're going to start in the bottom right hand corner. We're going to count 5 stitches from the bottom to the top, and then we're going to pull our needle through. Next stitch is going to start next to this stitch to the left, but it's going to be 1 stitch higher. So you're going to start on the second square from the bottom, and you're still going to go up 5. You're going to repeat this all the way to the left hand edge of the bracelet. Once you're finished, you want to turn your bracelet over and hide the tails of the stitch you've just done under the stitch. As this bracelet's going to be worn, we don't want it to be covered in lots of knots. Next we're going to take the orange thread and we're going to do exactly the same. So we're going to start above the first stitch we originally did in the blue, but this time it's going to share the same hole as the top of the 5th stitch of the blue stitch. We're going to stagger the orange stitch in exactly the same way all the way to the left hand edge of the bracelet. Next we're going to take the green wool and we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to start on the first hole on the right hand side of the top of the orange stitch. We're going to stagger it in the same way to the left hand side of the bracelet. Once you've done that, next is the pink wall, where we do exactly the same. So we're going to be using the white wool, but we're going to be needing a longer length of this, so about double what we were already using. This is because the white wool is going to go from right to left, and then it's going to cross over and go from left to right. Stagger the stitch like we have been doing. Then when we get to the far left hand side, we're going to stitch a 5 length stitch above the last 5 length stitch of the white. So this is where the white is going to change direction. Instead of going from right to left, it'll now go from left to right. So you pretty much do it in the same way. Now you're going to be staggering from the left hand side to the right hand side. So after your first initial stitch, you'll stagger it 1 stitch up, and then you'll start on the next stitch. So now you finish with the white stitch, we're going to start with the blue again, and we're going to follow in the same way that we did the white. Repeat the colours again. So after blue we do orange, after orange we do green, after green we do pink, and then after pink we do white. Now when you get to the white, it'll be exactly the same as what you did before, so you'll need double the length of white, but this time you'll be going from left to right and then right to left. Now that you've finished that, we go back to blue again. So we do blue in the same direction as the white, then we do orange, then we do green, then we do pink. We reach the top of the bracelet, some of these lengths will no longer be 5 long. So we start off with 5 long, but as it gets towards the top, it will be less and less and less till it's 2 stitches. Now you've finished the top and the bottom of the bracelet, you'll now want to fill in the extra bits inside the whites. So we're going to start with blue again on this piece, then we go to orange, and then we go to green, then we go to pink, and then we go to blue again, because we don't want to repeat the white. Sure about any of the stitch lengths, please go to our Facebook page where you'll find the full printed version of this pattern to help you along. Once we've filled in the last remaining part of the bracelet, your design should look identical to the one that I showed previously at the beginning of the tutorial. Okay, you've finished all your stitching now, but you're still left with a flat bracelet. I'm going to show you how to put it together now. First you have to choose any colour you'd like for the bracelet edges to be. I've chosen pink. You'll need to whip stitch both of the longest edges of the bracelet, but be sure to leave the shorter edges because you'll need to use these. Once you've finished both sides, you'll need to curl your bracelet into a ring shape. Overlap the end by about 5 stitches, and then you'll need to whip stitch this into place as well. And there you go, you've just made your very own Bargello bracelet. I hope you had fun making this project. Be sure to check our channel for other tutorials, and we hope to see you soon.